Hello my loves, welcome back to another amazing vlog. My name is Ces Paulo, and as you can see, it's early in the morning and we're going to start the day with a word of prayer, and then we'll continue with the rest of the vlog. Enjoy. Being a weekend, I changed all my pillowcases, my bed sheets, and the duvet cover, because we have to make sure that we take care of our skin, and having clean sheets is one of the best ways to take care of your skin and ensure that you have a good night's sleep. To change my duvet cover, I have to get inside it. That's the only way I can accomplish this. And I love this duvet so much because my dad bought it for me when I was starting life in first year. And for some reason, I just feel more comfortable when I sleep with this. I've bought other duvets, but this is the duvet that I love. Let's take a long hot shower because I am coming down with a cold, because I forgot again about my supplements, and they used to help me to never get a cold, but I forgot for like more than a month. I've not taken them and now I have a cold, so I'm back at it. That's my breakfast: 2 sweet cakes, 2 eggs, an orange to boost the vitamins, and the supplements there, and then Kenyan tea. We just bought this huge pot that I planned to plant something that you're going to see later in the video, and so I'm headed to the shamba right now. And as you can see, I'm on a motorbike because I cannot walk this distance, and no car of course will pass here. So this is the shamba down here. Hi guys, I'm just from the shamba. That's why you see my hair is all standing up because I was in a motorbike, so my hair was being blown all over and I am dirty, as you can see. Can you see even here? I am full of sweat. That plant, that's the one we bought, the banana one. I wanted to get a really tall one, but they recommended I take this one because in 2 months it's going to be very high and tall, and I want to see how well I can raise it from the time it's this way. So let me go and get the rest of the things from outside, because I had to buy a pot and soil so that we can start planting them, and I don't know how I'm going to plant them with my nails. The pot is also brown, it's not been painted, so I don't know if we're going to paint it before we plant or we're going to paint after. Anyway, let me get them inside the house. This is the plant, it's so cute. This is the pot. It is so huge and heavy. Oh my god. So cute and big. We had to get extra soil because the soil there, it cannot fill up this whole place. So we're going to put the sand, the soil inside. You can imagine how much of a mess this creates. First of all, planting this plant was so hard because it was so heavy, and then the soil here is red. So I had to do like 7 rinses before I could clean this whole surface back to its original state. And I couldn't use a paper to protect my floor because this pot is too heavy. I'll have to drag it, so there's no way I could have dragged a paper. Anyway, this is where I put the plant. It's just next to the window, and I have some leftover stones that I put on top of the plant, and there it goes. And I don't think I'm actually going to paint it white. It's going to remain brown and natural. And this is the palm tree that we got not so long ago, and as you can see, one of the leaves has turned brown. That's because the light and the heat from the TV was burning it. So put your plant away from your TV because it's going to dry them up. We're going to cut off the brown part, and as I remember from agriculture, this was called pruning. And oh my god, I tell you, like, lately I'm so in love with farming. I always wanted to be a farmer, but nowadays when I touch soil and I touch plants, I feel like I belong with the plants and the soil. It is so fulfilling. I can't even explain how I feel when I'm even able to water the plants, plant even a small plant. It makes me feel so good. Anyway, our palm tree looks so beautiful and healthy after pruning out the brown part. It's all green. Just check it out. Next to the TV stand, I have that beautiful bouquet of flowers that you can see clearly. My friends gifted them to me, and I broke my flower vase, so they're not well displayed, but I plan on going to China Square soon. And thank you so much, baby girl. I really love and appreciate friends that value my friendship, because I'm a really good friend. So thank you so much, baby girl. Mwah. And as you have seen, I'm also having my dinner right now, ugali and beef. The next day, this is what I had for breakfast: leftover fries and 2 samosas and Kenyan tea. Very healthy and tasty. Today is going to be a very busy day, so I made a smoothie to make sure that I have energy to get me going throughout the whole day. It's just a banana smoothie with some supplements and yogurt. And then we're going to work on the balcony. I bought these outdoor plants some few months ago, but then I never bought the pots. So today I'm going to be putting them inside the pot so that they can be beautiful and even. And also when I water them, I don't want the water to be dripping out, because when you use the paper, the water does drip out. So with this, it's going to be beautiful, uniform. And I got this guy that sells me the plants. He's the one that actually does the planting and the delivery, the selling, everything. I'm going to put his contacts in the description. In case you'd like to get a plant delivered, you will contact him, and he will also guide you on how to take care of them, because you're not supposed to water all plants the same. There is a way you're supposed to take care of each plant. I wanted this money plant to climb up, so it needed help, and I figured I have an extra curtain rod. So we put the curtain rod inside the soil, as you can see, and then it's being used to support the money plant so that it can grow going up all the way to the roof of the balcony. And I can't wait for you guys to see the vision I have about this balcony, because it's going to be so green. Anyway, after planting, unfortunately, the downside is the cleaning that you have to do. It's a lot and it's exhausting, but all this work is totally worth it. You have no idea how much I enjoy staying on my balcony, meditating. The plants, they cleanse the air. You feel the energy is different. Our balcony is cleaner now. It looks decent, but I was too tired, and thank God my small sister came to visit me because she brought me some hot dogs, and that's what I had for lunch. Thank God I didn't have to cook because I wouldn't have the energy. So thanks, Nemo. Mwah. This plant is supposed to be a hanging plant, and it's supposed to drop down naturally, but I was not patient. I decided to do some plant bonsai, and I used a yarn to tie it down, but I decided to just let it go and let things happen naturally without forcing it to drop down. So we are going to be patient and wait and see how naturally it drops. If it doesn't look good, we can always do the bonsai later. For dinner, I ordered my usual ugali pork from my local, and it comes with the greens, as you can see, healthy, tasty. Now we just have to enjoy the dinner, take a shower, and sleep. The next day, I woke up very early in the morning to do laundry. You remember the beddings that we took off our bed? I have not washed them yet because I didn't have the time. And I also have a few other clothes that are dirty. So today we are going to focus on that. I'm also going to do a little bit of painting, and I'm going to be using a spray paint. That's why I had to tie something on my head to make sure that the smell of the paint doesn't come to my hair, because it has a really strong smell, and I find that it remains on clothes. So I'm assuming it might also remain on my hair. And since we're not going to shampoo it for the next 3 days, let's protect it. I also removed the grass carpet to protect it from the paint, and then I'm going to use 2 garbage bags to ensure that my tiles do not get any paint on them. And these pieces of decor that I'm going to use, I have had them under my bed for over 7 months. Since I moved out in January, I have not had any wall hanging on my walls, so it's finally time for me to hang them. And so because of the moving out, some of the paint chipped out, and now I'm going to spray paint them again and put them where they belong, because why should I have decor under my bed and I can just finish up and hang them and make my house beautiful. If you'd like to see a tutorial of how I made this sunburst from A to Z, a step-by-step tutorial, it's up on my channel. I'm going to leave the link in the description, or you can just search sunburst tutorial. And when I was doing this, I forgot to cover the mirror part, so I spray painted the mirror, and very fast I used the oven cleaner and the glass cleaner to remove the paint from the glass, and it worked. And then I used an aluminum foil to cover as I painted the rest of it. I also had these other 2 pieces that I decided to spray paint. This one I'm going to use it to put my stationery. Before it used to be a piece of my dish rack, but I got rid of the dish rack so I can use that one for my stationery. And then I also painted this pineapple head from green to silver. The spray paint dries up very fast. In like 30 minutes to an hour, it should be ready. And in the meantime, the laundry is getting done here. So we are killing 2 birds with 1 stone. As this is cleaning up, I just want to give you guys a tip about decorating your house. It's a long process. When you see a beautiful house, don't just assume that they just made it beautiful in one day. As you can see, it has taken me 7 months to actually get the wall hangings up on the wall, because decorating the house is not the only thing that you're doing. So as long as you keep making those tiny changes, eventually you're going to love how your house is going to turn out. So yeah, just make small steps. It's like the book I'm currently reading. It's called Atomic Habits. It's the second time I'm reading it, but it's all about making tiny changes. You see this, I painted the head of the pineapple green, and now it has become silver. It blends with the rest of the decor. That one tiny change of painting these has made a big difference. So make sure every day you make a small change. It doesn't have to be big. Just make sure you make or do something different every day, and eventually those tiny things will become so big, and you'll be so proud, and people will think that you did it or you had money, but it was all patience. We are done with the activities of this day, and after this I was so tired. I took a small nap, and then I woke up and made dinner, ugali, beef and skuma wiki again. I have realized this food is going to grow in my stomach, but regardless, we love it and it's healthy. So ugali, here we go. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Mwah.